Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am E75 and we are back. We've got the E75, and to be fair, this is a long overdue review. It's one of the best tier 9s. But before we go into detail on the tank and the battles, at first we're gonna start talking about TANKFEST. So TANKFEST is this weekend coming, and as you may already be a know, I am attending. I will be there. Wargaming is sponsoring me to come, so they booked me a really nice hotel. So I'll be travelling down on the Friday very early in the morning to meet up with Wargaming, to meet up with Skate Extreme, and then we're going to travel to Bovington, the museum, pretty much together. So myself, Skate, Wargaming, possibly Amionet, Martin Dog. I'm not too sure if they're going to meet us at our hotel because they're staying in a different hotel, or if they're going to meet us at Bovington. So whoever hasn't been to TANKFEST, it is such a great weekend, not just to look at tanks or that you play in the game, but just to meet the community. Now this year is, I've been for two TANKFests. So for the previous 2 years I have been to TANKFEST. The first TANKFEST was pretty good. Second TANKFEST was even better because of the more of the community was there. And this TANKFEST seems like it's going to be absolutely immense. There's so many people going, so many. We've got myself, Amionet, Martin Dogger, Skate Extreme, Timstar, Sten, Thomas Legion, Oxbow, Eggy. You've got so many people going this year, and it's just going to be a great weekend. Now the previous 2 years I've been on, the first year I was on the Sunday. This year we're going on, last year, sorry, we went on the Saturday. And for the last 2 years we've travelled down in the morning, early hours. TANKFEST finishes around 6 PM, and then we drive home. Where this year, because of Wargaming has kindly sponsored me, I'm travelling down early on the Friday and I'm coming home on the Sunday. So I won't be there on the Sunday. It is my 30th birthday 2 days after TANKFEST. So on Tuesday it's my 30th birthday, and my wife has booked us a meal out. So, and that's on Sunday. So Sunday morning I'll wake up, have breakfast, and then I will travel home. So I won't be there on the Sunday, but I will be there on the Friday and the Saturday. Now the Friday, I'm not sure. We have got a plan. Wargaming has made a plan. Not sure if it will stick to the plan, but the Friday will be pretty much contributor day. So I'm not sure how much we will get to see you guys, but we've got a contributor day where we talk with the devs, talk with Wargaming themselves, have dinner, blah blah blah. But the Saturday will be meet and greet pretty much all day. We'll be around, all us contributors, pretty much together, I should imagine. So we will be around somewhere, and hopefully have some bonus codes to give away. So that's TANKFEST, guys. Back to the main video, which is the E75. Now, looking at stat-wise, compared to most of the other tier 9 heavies, the DPM is pretty much the lowest, apart from the KPF. The DPM is actually pretty low. The penetration 246, along the lines with all the others, same as the Alpha 460. Rate of fire 4.91, reload 12.22 seconds, and then you've got the aim time 2.63. So stat wise, this tank doesn't look too great, but it is an absolute beast, which is why I've named the video The German Bully, because it is a bully. It really is. And that game I had at the start, nice first class, quite easy first class, And we've got two other battles for you. One which is me, and one which I have taken from a replay. The armor on this, the whole armor 160 on the hull, and 120 on the sides, and 120 on the back. And then your turret armor is a nice 252 mil, and it's also got nice 160 and 160 front and on the back. So the armor is very, very troll, and you can compete with tier 10s. If you're against tier 8s, even better, because people are going to struggle to pen you. And if you're angled right, you're going to get a lot of bounces. It has got a small hatch on top. Just a very small hatch. But that can be heshed, especially from a Death Star. That can be heshed, and that could be nasty. But if you're wiggling about, side scraping, it's pretty hard to hit that little hatch. So let's get some games. We've got, as I've said, 2 more games, one which is me, and when we start this battle, I'm thinking, I'm rubbing my hands together because I am the only tier 9. So I know I've got to try my best, I've got to carry. So it is my own ruins. We do start going left because we've got 2 mediums. The enemy have only got 1 medium. So we start going left, but I've decided my mediums have gone right. So you know what? I'm going to go to the middle. And usually I do go middle, even if a medium depends on the team. But I think middle is best place because you've got the left, you've got the right, you've got the cap. And usually this is where a lot of the battle takes place. And straight away we have spotted the Jag Tiger 8.8. So the rest of the team, you pretty much are now spotted towards the left. We're going to get 1 shot into the Jag Tiger. We're going to back up because there's 2 tanks up there, the KV4, the T69, and we get 1 bounce. We are trying to angle our best to them tanks to our left, and we're trying to angle to the Jag Tiger, who doesn't have the best damage and the best penetration. We get another bounce there, and we get a shot into him. And now we're trying to angle up to this KV4. We can see he is looking at, well, I think he's looking at me. So we do poke forward again, and that's exactly what he was doing. And we do get another bounce before we get 1 final shot into that Jag Tiger. And then our T54 Mod 1 takes him out. So now we're going to push round. I've got the T54 Mod 1 here, and we've got the T44. I'm thinking that the KV4 is now pretty much on his own. And there he is. He's not looking at us. We get 1 shot into him, but now we spotted the Tiger to our right. T54 Mod 1 has just been deleted, almost dead. So we're going to try and focus on this KV4. We do get a nasty bounce. Should have aimed properly. That was a very bad bounce. And now we need to try and keep this T44 alive. And we need to try and get rid of this KV4, because it is now 5 against 4. So we are still full health. We get a bounce there from the Tiger, and as you can see, I'm angled, so I'm not sideways to the KV4, and I'm not sideways to that Tiger. And we finally managed to take out the KV4, but our IS-6 is now dead. It's 3 against 4. So what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to sit in front of this Tiger and shoot. I'm going to get behind him, because I know his team are behind us. So instead of sitting there facing him from that direction and get rear shots from the other enemy team, we're going to go in front of him, and we do manage to set him on fire, and we do manage to kill him. It's now 3 against 3. Now, I do mess up. Spoiler alert, this battle is a loss. So we get 1 shot into that KV5. He's now on 425 hit points. 3 against 2 should be nice and easy, but just as I'm about to shoot, I get shot from the T30, and we're going to try and take out the KV5, but we leave him on 13 HP. Now this is where I mess up. I mess up badly. I start going for the T30 because he is a more dangerous target. I shouldn't have. We get a bounce there. We don't get a bounce from the KV5, but we should have gone for the KV5. He's on 11 HP. The ISU takes him out, but unfortunately we don't manage to turn and we don't get the bounce, and the KV5 takes us out. Now I'm telling the ISU now to just load HE and shoot him in the face, but the KV5 takes him out as well. So GG to that KV5. I did make a few mistakes there that could have won us the battle, but we still finish on a first class, 5.2k damage. We make a little bit of credits, and overall it was a nice battle. But Sniper Gunner, this is a replay. He sent it to me, and he's pretty much in my face. This is how you're supposed to play the E75. So it is Rockfield. The enemy got 2 mediums, they got 2 mediums, and as you should, they start going left, which doesn't matter if you're in a heavy medium tank. Left is always, I think, the best position. And 90% of the battle is play, or not just this battle, but any battle. 90% of the battles is usually played around this area here. So he goes to the spot in the corner, which I always go to, behind the bush, try and get tanks spotted as they are either going across or going to the camping spot. And he's already spotted the Leo 1, the FV215B, and IS7. And he's not going to poke out too far that he can get shot. The Leopard 1 now pokes out just a little bit too much, and he does get a nice shot into him. And now he's got the T54 E1 behind him, so he's going to try and angle. He gets one angle, E1 gets one bounce, sorry. E100 is now there, he gets another bounce, and he's still angling the best he can. Is he going to get another bounce? There we go. One more bounce, and he's focusing, and so he's just now bounced a whole clip from that T54 E1. He's not going to poke out too far. He's going to wait for the E100 shoot, gets a nice track shot into him. The T54 E1 is now on a reload, and you can see he is always trying to angle. Always angling, which is what you should do in this tank. It is a beast of an angler. It can angle really, really good. So he gets one shot into the E100. The grill behind him is now dead. The E100 shoots. T54 E1's not looking at him, so he's going to focus for this E100. Can he kill him? He does. So he gets rid of him. So that's the biggest target gone. So now he can start trying to focus on this T54 E1. And you can see the grill. No cover. Why are you there? You shouldn't even be there. Leopard 1 does take a shot into him, but he gets a couple of shots in return, putting him on 100 HP. So he's now pretty much out of the game for the time being. This T54 E1 didn't have any good luck first time round, and he's not having any luck the second time round. That's 2 shells bounced, one more, and he bounces the entire clip again. So that's 6 bounces just from the E1, the T54 E1 on the E75. So he does now focus on the Leopard 1, takes him out, and now he can focus on this T54. Again, gets one shot into him. He's still on a reload. He's not too worried. It is 4 against 5. He doesn't want to poke up too far because there is a TD just around the corner. And as soon as he reloads, he does get him gone for his 3rd kill. And now we've got the IS7 here. We've got the FV215B. Switches to the HE. No, he's not. Yes, he is. He's going to switch to the HE, but not good enough. The Leopard takes out the Object 704. So it's now 4 against 2. Again, double checks. Didn't believe it the first time round. Double checks that the HE is not good enough, and it's not. And now he gets his final shot into the FV215B. So very good play. 3 kills. Very good game. A lot of bounces. Loads of bounces there. And he does finish on the ace. He finished on 5,000 damage, 83,000 credits. And that is it, guys. That is the E75. If you haven't got one, get one. It is amazing. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you all at TANKFEST. Bye-bye.